What's going on, everybody? Sports Player 2.0 Daniel here. And guys, we finally had a good day. We went 9-5 today in the MLB. We went 9-5. Great day comparing to the last 3 days where we went one game under 500. That was getting annoying, so we had to change it, and we went 9-5, 4 games over 500, so that is much better. So let's see if we can do even better than that. Starting it off, we got the Minnesota Twins going to Boston to face the Red Sox. They're finishing a 4-game set. The Twins won the first game, the Red Sox won the second, and the Red Sox won the third. So the Red Sox are looking for a series win here, while the Twins are looking to even it up to split this series at 2-2. The pitching matchup for this game is Dylan Bundy for the Minnesota Twins and Rich Hill for the Boston Red Sox. I'm going to go with the Red Sox here. I think they get it done here and get the series win against the Twins. Next up, we have the White Sox going to Cleveland to face the Guardians. The White Sox, their last series, they won their series against the Rays. They won 2-1 against the Braves. They won 2-1 against the Rays. I'm sorry, to the Rays, not the Braves. And the Cleveland Guardians got swept by the Giants. They got swept. So, yeah. The Guardians have lost 3 in a row now. They're 4-5, while the White Sox are 6-3. And the pitching matchup for this game is Dallas Keuchel for the Chicago White Sox and Shane Bieber for the Cleveland Guardians. I'm going to go with the Guardians here. I think they come out of that 3-game slump and beat the White Sox here. I have a feeling Shane Bieber is going to have a good game. So give me the Guardians in this one. Next up, we have the Diamondbacks going to Washington to face the Nationals. The Diamondbacks, they lost their series against the Mets. They lost 2-1 against the Mets. They lost the first game, then they won the second game, and then they lost the third game. So the Mets got the series win. And the Washington Nationals lost their series against the Pirates. They lost 3-1 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the pitching matchup for this game is Madison Bumgarner for the Arizona Diamondbacks and Josiah Gray for the Washington Nationals. I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks here. I like Madison Bumgarner. He's starting off the season good. Yeah, although he doesn't have a record, but that's not his fault. The team is not backing him up, but I think this is going to be the game that he finally gets the W. D-backs win this game. Next up, we have the San Francisco Giants going to New York to face the Mets. The Giants are on a 5-game winning streak coming into this game, and the Mets, they won their last game against the Diamondbacks. The Giants come in at 7-2, and the Mets come in at 7-3. The San Francisco Giants swept the Cleveland Guardians. Yes, they did. They swept them. They swept 4 games from the Guardians. Yep, they did. Actually, no. No, hold up. That was a 3-game set. I'm sorry. That was a 3-game set, not a 4-game set. And then the Mets beat the Diamondbacks. They won 2-1 against the Diamondbacks. And the pitching matchup for this game is Alex Cobb for the San Francisco Giants and Tyler McGill for the New York Mets. I'm going to go with the Mets here. I think they break that winning streak of the Giants and get a W here against the Giants. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Rays going to Chicago to face the Cubs. The Rays lost their series against the White Sox, and the Chicago Cubs split their series against the Rockies. They went 2-2 against the Rockies. The Rays come in at 5-5, and the Cubs come in at 5-4. The pitching matchup for this game is Shane McClanahan for the Tampa Bay Rays and Kyle Hendricks for the Chicago Cubs. I'm going to take the Cubs here. I like the Cubs at home here against the Rays, so give me the Cubs there. Next up, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates going to Milwaukee to face the Brewers. The Pirates took the series from the Nationals. They won 3-1 against the Washington Nationals. And the Milwaukee Brewers, they split their series against the Cardinals. They went 2-2 with the Cardinals. And the pitching matchup for this game is Zach Thompson for the Pittsburgh Pirates and Eric Lauer for the Milwaukee Brewers. The Pirates come in winning 2 in a row. So I'm gonna have them continue that streak. I'm gonna have them winning this game against the Brewers on the road in Milwaukee. So give me the Pirates there. Next up, we have the Angels going to Houston to face the Astros. The Angels come in winning 3 in a row. They won 3 in a row. Yes, they did. They lost the first game to the Rangers, but then won 3 in a row to beat the Rangers 3 games to 1. And the Houston Astros lost their series against the Mariners. They lost 2 games to 1 against the Mariners. The Astros come in at 5-4, and the Angels come in at 6-4. And the pitching matchup for this game is Michael Lorenzen for the Los Angeles Angels and Luis Garcia for the Houston Astros. I'm going to go with the Astros here. I think the Astros break that 3-game winning streak of the Angels and get a W here at home. Next up, we have the Philadelphia Phillies going to Colorado to face the Rockies. The Phillies lost their series against the Marlins. They lost 3 games to 1 against the Marlins, and the Colorado Rockies split with the Cubs, like I mentioned earlier. The Phillies come in at 4-6. Not a good start for the Phillies. I love that as a Mets fan, but sorry to your Philly fans out there, your team is not off to a good start. 4-6 and losing a series to the Marlins, that's gotta stink. And for the Rockies, they lost their last game to the Cubs, but they split their series, so it's not that bad. And the pitching matchup for this game is Aaron Nola for the Philadelphia Phillies and Chad Cole for the Colorado Rockies. I think the Phillies continue to struggle here, and I think the Rockies get it done at home. Next up, we have the Baltimore Orioles going to Oakland to face the Athletics. The Orioles won their series against the Yankees. They won 2 games to 1 against the New York Yankees. And for the Oakland Athletics, they split their series against the Blue Jays. They went 2-2 against the Blue Jays. The Orioles come in at 3-6, and the Athletics come in at 5-5. The pitching matchup for this game is Spencer Watkins for the Baltimore Orioles and Frankie Montas for the Oakland Athletics. I'm going to go with the Athletics here. I like Frankie Montas on the mound against Spencer Watkins, so give me the Athletics to win this game. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Reds going to San Diego to face the Padres. The Reds right now on a huge losing streak. After starting the season 2-2, they lost 6 straight to make it 2-8 to start off the season. And for the San Diego Padres, they're 6-5. They are mediocre right now, but yeah, they got a good matchup here against the Reds. They won their last game against the Braves. For the Reds, they got swept by the Dodgers. They lost 4 games against the Dodgers. Yep, they did. And for the San Diego Padres, they split their series against the Braves. So they won that game today to earn a split against the Braves. I like that as a Mets fan. Yeah. Good job by the Padres beating the Braves there. And the pitching matchup for this game is Nick Lodolo for the Cincinnati Reds and Sean Manaea for the San Diego Padres. I'm going to say the Reds' nightmare continues and the Padres get it done here. Yes, they do. And the final matchup of the day, we have the Atlanta Braves going to Los Angeles to face the Dodgers. The Braves come in at 5-6, and the Dodgers come in at 7-2. The Braves, they split their series against the Padres, and the Dodgers swept the Reds like we just talked about. The pitching matchup for this game is Huascar Ynoa for the Atlanta Braves and Clayton Kershaw for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers come in winning 6 in a row. Yeah, they won 6 in a row. Yeah, after starting 1-2. Yeah, they started the season 1-2, and since then, 6 in a row to make it 7-2. I'm going to take the Dodgers here. I like them continuing that streak against the Braves here. I think the Clayton Kershaw will be on his game again like he was in the last game. So that does it for this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.